Hiya, it's Graham at Rimmers Music here in Bolton. It's January 2022 and it's just talking you through the opening up routine for Bolton store. So they're the keys that you're going to need and the fob. So let's start. You get to the Bolton store and you need to do the shutters. So the shutters are the two silver keys here. Excuse me. And that one of them does both two of the shutters and one of them does one, and you'll notice that one of the locks actually goes the wrong way when you're doing it as well. So what I'll do, I'll just pause it now and I'll just open those shutters and then I'll take you through the next bit. Right, as you can see, the shutters are now up. So all I did was unlock them. Then there's a couple of handles on the thing, you just pull them up and you put them in position. You then walk down the side of the shop. Whatever you do, do not go through that front door. You'll set the alarm off if you went through it now. You go down the side of the shop here and you'll then come to this gate, which you can see has a padlock, and that's why you need this padlock key. So I'll just pause it now and unlock the padlock and the gate, and then I'll continue. Right, as you can see, I've now opened the gates and put those there, and I've fastened the padlock back onto the lock, or whatever you call that slider there, and that's down there. You then go to this door, and this key is required to unlock the door. So this door has had a break-in the past, so this lock, which we had the brass keys for, no longer works. That's been broken. The door has been reported in, but it's not 100% necessarily to replace at this moment in time, but probably at some point in the future. So all you do is you pop that in there, and then as soon as you get in, you need your fob ready. So what I would suggest you did is, the lock can be a little bit fiddly, so undo it like that. Oops. Undo it like that, and then open the door once you've got your keys out and have your fob ready, which is this. You then go to the alarm, you can hear it's going off, you put the fob against it and it says unset, and then it flicks back to the date. So what I'll do now is I'll just pause that for a second and then I'll show you the locking up routine in the same way. Right, please note, if you need it, there's a light switch here, so you can flick that on or off. So if I flip that on, this door, we used to go through this door, you don't go through this way now anymore. There's locks on there and you just go around the front and in through the front entrance. So you're literally only coming in here to unset the alarm, and at the end of the day, to set the alarm. So what I'm going to show you now is how to set the alarm as well. So we have a music school at the back of the store way down there. I don't even know if I can catch it in here, it's that far down. But it's just beyond that block there. That if the teachers are in, you need to isolate that section from the alarm when you're setting it at night. So if you imagine we're setting the alarm at night and we're doing everything we just did now in reverse. So what I then do is I go to the alarm box like that, and you need to open this panel. We put the alarm thing on like that, and then it says on mine, it says O2. Now some of the other fobs skip this section out and go straight to where you just pick the alarm that you want to do. So if you want to do a set for the full thing, you do O2. Oops, hang on, I'll have to do it. I've not done it fast enough, so just one moment. I'll just do that again. I'm setting it for the end of the day. Sorry, I just didn't do it fast enough because we were talking. You pop that on there. It then says O2 or O4. You just press O2, which allows you to set it. If you're setting the full shop, you press 1. And if you're setting the music school, as in isolating the music school, you press 5. So in this case, I'm going to say there's teachers in at the music school, so I press 5. I then have to leave, shut the door, and make sure that I keep the door closed and it doesn't open at all until it's fully locked. If you start opening it now, it'll set the alarm off and you can't turn it off. If you've forgotten something, you need to go back in, you must make sure till it fully finishes doing that long beep before you go back in, or it'll set the alarm off. So just remember that. Set the alarm, come out. If you think, oh, a minute, I just need to go back in, you must wait till it finishes. So I'm now coming up to it. I unlock it like this, and I'm coming in, and I'm pressing unset. So it's basically, when I'm setting it, put the fob on, 02, and then it's a 1 for a full set, or 5 to isolate music school. So I've just come in now this morning, and then come back out, so I'm literally only going in there to literally turn the alarm on and off. I'm now locking that door, and I then go back round the front, and I use this key, which is the one that looks a bit square, to get in through the front door. So I'll pop that in there, and then I can lock it again like that. So I'm now in, and I've locked the door. So now it's how do you get the lights on, and what do you do next? Well, if you walk straight ahead, pop that light on there, you've then got the main lights on in here. If I then go under the counter, what I then need to get is the main keys for downstairs are these first two sets. This set here has every key for downstairs that you're going to need. This has the till drawer and the key for the cabinet upstairs where you get the till drawer from. So let's do that. So I've come in, I've undone the door. What I then do is I go this way and I go upstairs. So don't mind the rope, obviously you can undo that. So I'm going upstairs, I keep going, and I'm going to use, so I've got this set of keys, it's labelled as in, I don't know if you can make that out, that it's the till and the drawer key. So we're going to use this little brass key here, that one, to get the till drawer. So you go through here, you keep going, you shouldn't need to put any lights on. So we keep going down here, and then this door here on the right, which is the office door, you open that. Don't shut it because it has got a funny lock on it, unfortunately. But you put the key in there, undo it, there's the till drawer inside, so we take that out, we lock that back up and take the key out, and then I'll take the drawer downstairs. I'll pause it down and go back down. Okay, I'm back downstairs, I've just popped the drawer in and I just shut that up, and then we hang, all the keys that are used are on the left hand side under here, the keys that aren't used are on the right hand side. So what we've got under here is basically the two sets you're going to use is this one, which has basically the till drawer key on and that upstairs key. This, which has every key for downstairs in its entirety, if you need to go anywhere. And then if you do need to get to the music school, the ones that have these on are a full upstairs set, which just, but you don't need to go upstairs for anything, everything's on down ground floor now. You've got these two sets here. So there's one set for the music school, which basically has a key for all the door and it tells you what the code is. And there's one set for the rehearsal studios. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these keys and I'm going to talk you through walking through the store to get everything on so that you're ready to rock and roll. So obviously we've got a rope here which you can undo and redo to keep it separated. So light switches. The light switches are over here. So you pop them on. They're on the other side here. So you pop that on. This door's locked, but we have got keys for that, and they are the, you know, the big ones basically. But you don't even need to open that. That is no longer a fire exit. That sign will be removed. So we go down here. So we're looking for light switches now. So inside this cupboard, right down at the bottom here. I'll keep going. In here, you open that, and in there you just flick those. So you've now got a fully lit showroom. So if we keep going, I'll just show you where a couple of facilities are. So in here is the toilets. There's a light switch here. Now this light switch is a little bit fiddly. If you just go like that, you'll, oh, it's actually come on this time. But look, you can see it's not coming off. You've got to flick it in a peculiar way to make it work. But there's the toilets. The one on the right's faulty at the moment. The right sink's faulty at the moment, so only use the left and left sink. So we come out of there. In here is the staff room. In this cupboard are some bleed over stationary things, although most things are under the counter. And then we've got our kitchen, you know, basically. So if you need, you know, anything, you can put it in there. And we've got a fridge and we've got a microwave. Come through here, you get to these double doors. They're not locked in any way. You just open them. And then this is where we're keeping bleed over stock that we're sending out with TNT, etc. are in here. So that's full stock there, and that's full guitar stock there. This particular one's reserved, and we've always put a sold sign and a sign on it of who's having it. And obviously they're all on the sheets for when they're going to go out. These are empty boxes. So all empty boxes for everything is there. So there aren't many. And that's that. So full stock's over there, empty's over here. When you get to this door here, with these keys here, you've got everything you need. But basically, one of the brass keys opens the door and also opens, sorry, that lock there. And this one here opens that lock there. So I'll just do that now. Okay, so I've opened that door now. The light switch is straight ahead there. So if I walk straight ahead, there's the light switch and I can pop the light on. You've got a holder there if you need to put the door back, and obviously you can undo that and you can hold it there. Through there is basically cardboard rubbish. So unless you need to go there, you don't open it. This is garage room. One of the brass keys opens this, so I'll just do that. This is his workshop. One moment. So this is garage workshop. There's a light switch just there if you need to get in, and there's the boilers at the top. We have had an issue with the left-hand boiler, which needs pressurising from time to time. The plumbers are aware of it, and if you do need to pressure, basically, I'll just pop the light on. You basically undo that one and undo that one, and then on here, you want the bar, well, that's actually high, but they've set it like that on purpose so that it just maintains its pressure for longer. But they told us to set it to between 1 and 1.5. So I'll just pause you now for a second while I just come out. Okay, I'm out of garage room now. Now, in this back room here, there's also some more equipment. That key there, that looks like a small M, is for this lock. So I'll just undo that now. Okay, I've undone that lock now, and I've wedged the door open. Now, here it is dark when there's no light outside, because you know, see what you've got to do is the light switch, unfortunately, is on the opposite wall, so you've got to come to here to get to it. So there's the light switch. So I'll just show you, that's the door I've come through, and there's the light switch. Now at the moment we are storing quite a bit of equipment for the office and sending a lot out. This was full at one point, it's gradually going down, and we've just had a load more come in. So there's basically some rolling equipment in there at the moment and some kawaii things. That may change over time, obviously. So now I've got to turn that light off once I've got whatever it is I need to get out, and then I go down here and lock it up. I'll just pause you for a sec. Okay, we're back out here. There's an emergency exit through here. Now, if you go through this door and you don't clip that open and you don't have any keys on you, you can lock yourself at the other side of this door. So just be careful. You shouldn't need to go through here at all. But you go through here, there's a door over there and it just has twist locks, and you can quickly get out should you need to if you're at this part of the store and something happens. And I think that concludes everything you need to know about the store. Any questions, please give me a call. Thank you. Bye.